In this screencast, I'm going to show you how the KIF framework can help developers detect UI regressions early in the development lifecycle. So we have a sample app here that has a login button that pops a login view, and an add button that pops another add view. So what we'll be testing out is that when I actually hit the login button, it shows the login view. And when I hit the close button, it closes the login view. And then when I hit the add, it shows the add. And when I hit cancel, it closes the cancel. And to make things interesting, we're going to test it when I click add, that we can actually then type something into this where box and then cancel and dismiss. So that's the app. So let's show a common problem. Let's show it failing at first. How can KIF help me? Well, say I am a lazy developer and I've come to the screen and accidentally I untoggled the enable button, or unenabled the login button. So as a developer, I may not recognize that I did that. My test framework will tell me that all my unit tests are passing, but on the UI, we can't log in. This is a big problem. So let's flip over and show what KIF will do in this instance. So I'm going to run my KIF test, and you'll notice the simulator will pop up, and then it will start automating the UI. Of course, in this scenario, it seems like it's not doing much. In just a minute, we'll start to see it tap the plus button. There we go. Type in some text and then cancel out. So from there we can kind of tell, just watching it, you can tell that 2 tests passed and maybe 1 something went wrong. So let's take a look at the logs and show you what it tells me. Down here at the bottom, it tells me KIF test run finished, 1 failures. It took 14 seconds to run. And we can look here and we can see that these 2 passed. Tap to view with accessibility label cancel, and that was scenario 3 of 3. And this was scenario 2 of 2, 2 of 3, and it passed as well. Scroll up a little bit, and we start to see the failing messages. Hey, failed to tap a view with the accessibility label login, and gives us the failing error. So it's really interesting. I now know, hey, I just checked in some code, and it's unable to log in. Let me look at that. Well, I know that I just was on this screen, and I probably broke it. So me, the developer, can now be a little bit more proactive and say, what could have happened here? And I look, and I obviously notice that, oh, it's not enabled. That would really keep it from being able to be tapped. So now let's rerun these tests and watch it get tapped. Boom, there it was opening, there it was closing, and here's the tapping and the creating and typing in. So we can see here really quickly that I messed something up on the login screen, and KIF was able to report it just by UI automation. So as you can tell, the KIF framework is really good at detecting UI bugs early in the development process. We're going to be adding it to most of our projects here at Chai1, and hopefully this screencast kind of showed you the power of the KIF framework.